I just Googled OnlyFans and I was like, oh shit, what if I come up? What if nudes pop up here? Am I gonna get fucking banned? First things first.
All
Like,
right.
let's get the backstory.
So about a week ago,
Yes.
I got a text message from Chase, my bank, who I have my credit cards at.
Who is Chase?
Yes. They said, was this charge you? And it was $50 to OnlyFans. And I was like, no. Which I realize, I imagine OnlyFans and Chase get a whole ton of fraud alerts from people who get caught by their significant others using OnlyFans on their credit card and then claim it's fake.
Mm-hmm.
But genuinely, I went back to my Chase statement because I saw that and they like immediately canceled my credit card, which is good. I wanted them to do that. And then I was like, fuck, anybody I tell this to is going to be like, yeah, sure, buddy. Someone stole your credit card and charged it to OnlyFans. And I looked through my credit card statement and I realized that I'm a big dummy idiot now because I have never really considered I had too much faith in the Chase fraud system, and I'd never really considered looking at my statement at the end of every month to like check every purchase.
Mm-hmm.
And since like April, someone's been charging I don't know, a subscription to like 11 or 12 OnlyFans accounts,
No
and it's racked
shit.
up I think around like $400 or something on my credit card that I didn't notice because I was moving apartments and bought a sectional and put my deposit down and paid my first month of rent. So then I had to call Chase in the fraud department. The dude was like fairly confrontational about it because he's like, all right, we're going to launch a fraud. He was kind of being shitty because I'm assuming, reasonably so, he assumed that I was bullshitting him and
I was gonna
wanted to
say that had to have been
get
a
a
very
refund.
very
Yeah.
tough conversation to have.
He was like, I
um,
was like, hey, I have unauthorized purchases on my account for OnlyFans. And he was like, okay, are you a user of OnlyFans? And I'm like, no, I am not. And I promise you, I am actually not. And he was like, well, you have to jump through a lot of hoops to get an OnlyFans account and use a credit card. And I don't really know what he meant by that because, like, if you
He's
have my credit
obviously an
card info-
OnlyFans user. He's like, listen, I'm an expert on this subject. I know how it works.
He was like, okay, we're gonna launch an investigation and we're gonna be in contact with OnlyFans. It could take a few months. In the meantime, we'll refund your order. But if OnlyFans can show us proof that like you paid for this, then like we're gonna take the money we gave you back. And I'm like, I don't understand how I can prove that it wasn't me other than telling you that it wasn't me.
Yeah.
Like it, if somebody stole my credit card that has my name on it or like got my info, I like what? So are you telling me that someone steals my credit card, charges $400 to OnlyFans, and I'm just fucked? Like there's no recitation in this fraud system to be like, because of course OnlyFans is going to turn around and be like, here's their credit card info, it's on this account.
Yeah.
Like, what are they, what forms is he referring to, and what the fuck? And so he was basically like, okay, you might not hear back for a few months. If we don't find this to be a false fraud claim, then you probably won't hear anything. We're just gonna let you keep the money that we gave you already. And I was like, okay. And the thing is, and here's something that I'm willing to admit, which I hope gives legitimacy to my claim, is like way back in November, while I was single, I had an OnlyFans account that I forgot about, and I subscribed to one person for one day because I was like interested in like, what is this content like? And I
Yeah.
mean, like, of course I'm a 20 something year old dude, of course I'm a horny boy and want to look at naked people on the internet.
Well, yeah, for sure.
And when I originally actually made my account, I made it with my Gmail email,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't make it through Google. And apparently they allow multiple accounts to be open with the same email, because when I made my Google account, when I made the account through Google, I was like, okay, so I must have used a different email address, because like most websites say this is already in use for an account. So that was really weird.
Yeah.
But then I finally got back into it. I changed my password. I don't know if somebody had changed it or what it had been, but it wasn't what I normally use for a password. Or like along the same lines as what I normally use for a password. So I changed it, logged into it, and among 10 or 11 other people, the person had subscribed to Bella Delphine's OnlyFans account. And
my man,
I technically am still subscribed to these people, like until like July, I think like a week or two.
Okay.
And I'm so very tempted to be like, to look at these accounts and be like, what is this content like?
Well, what?
I don't want to. No, but here's the problem: is if I do that, also they can probably see where logins come from. I know you can spoof IPs really easily. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to now I can go back to them and say, hey, I logged in. Here's the charges to each account. Here's the accounts they got charged to. You can see I logged in from this IP normally, and which I realize isn't completely 100%. Like people can spoof that easily, but like I imagine they can see what I've looked at and shit. And so I'm really tempted to look at what kind of content Belle Delphine has on our OnlyFans, but I can't. Whoever this person was, I don't remember what the account was, but they followed someone who's a little bit more small time and like paid them through DMs like 30 extra bucks to make like a personal video for them.
Really?
With like saying their name. And
so it's kind of like a
damn, that's a decent use of my money, I guess. Like, good for you. And also a few of the other accounts that they followed are like people that I were aware that had OnlyFans account, but like OnlyFans accounts.
So really quickly, can you disclose what OnlyFans creators they subscribe to other than Belle Delphine?
All right, so active is Bunny :XXX, Duchess Dementia, Big Titty Goth Egg.
Oh no, the big titty goth girls. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, well, I've seen her before. I've seen a TikTok on my For You page of
Can you actually share your screen and show me what you're seeing, or is it not safe for work? If you're not comfortable with it, then that's completely fine.
I'm not uncomfortable with it, but I feel like I'm risking your livelihood on YouTube.
Bitch, I don't have a livelihood on YouTube, bro. Because these names you're rattling off, I've never heard of these people.
Neither
Bunny
of them. The
:XXX. Let's just pull a Pokemon and show porn live on stream. All right, here we go. Okay, so there's Bunny XXX.
XXX, apparently top 0.5 something. Let me see. I'll open that. Oh, fuck, I don't want to open her page.
What does that mean, dude?
I'm guessing it's like top 0.5 subscribed. Top 0.5 worldwide. Top 0.5% worldwide, apparently. I haven't looked at her content.
Okay.
Duchess Dementia, verified 22. Big Titty Goth Egg, 1999. Winter Willows.
Okay.
$10.
Wonderland.
Whoever this person is, Crystal Lust. Another 10. Veronica Kate. That I feel like I recognize that name.
I do not recognize it.
Whoa, Alexandra, who doesn't have a cover photo. I think this might have been the small time one that they paid $30 for to send like a direct video. $10. Belle Delphine, of course.
$35 for Belle Delphine's OnlyFans.
Lewd Crime Wave.
Okay.
Verified.
All right.
$6.99. So I actually cut off the bottom portion so I can't see the price of these, but there's Brat Baby, Stupid Brat, who is $10. And Sophie is apparently $20. So with the high rollers we've got here, Belle Delphine and Sophie, it appears. Oh, and I guess Duchess.
Yeah, Duchess is $22 a month. This is a very interesting curation. You're really kind of seeing into the mind of this guy. I think the other thing about it that I'd be interested to know is what the turnover rate is for subscribers on OnlyFans. It's
I feel like a lot of the time it's just once, and you just want to like see the content.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, like illegal drugs. People try it once, some of them get addicted to it and keep doing it, and it ruins them financially, and then others have better willpower and they can better govern how their consumption of content works. But obviously, you kind of went off the deep end with you purchasing 11 different OnlyFans and then trying to get your money back from
I'm fully
Chase.
Addicted.
You're a hardcore simp. You member of the Simp Nation. Well, that's the other funny thing. This guy, or whoever this person is that stole your OnlyFans, is a member of the Simp Army.
Yeah.
He's a simp pirate. How about that? So have you canceled your account? What are the next steps?
I canceled all the recurring payments, changed my password. canceled my credit card.
Can you delete an OnlyFans account? How does that work?
I suppose so. Yeah, probably.
Will you delete it, or are you going to leave it up?
I mean, I have no reason to keep it. I don't. Fuck! I typed in OnlyFans and it auto completed to OnlyFans/Nico Avocado.
Oh no.
I don't want to do it right now because I still need to get back to OnlyFans and tell them like.
Right. I mean, for
where all the fraudulent charges went.
You got to leave it open just in case anything happens for research purposes.
Just conveniently right until all of the subscriptions expire.
Yeah, of course.